Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and for today's episode, we have an interview with the Sales Director of Aeon Luxe Properties, Mr. Ariel Enrique. Hi, Sir Ariel.
Hi, ma'am.
Kumusta?
Okay naman, ma'am. Welcome to Aeon Luxe Properties.
Yeah, so Aeon, we are here in the meeting room of Aeon Towers,
Yes.
which is the tallest tower here in Davao.
It is the tallest building here in Davao City. So, a 33-story building.
Bongga talaga yung Aeon Towers.
Yes.
And I really love the interior, how it looks. It's parang very high-end yung dating niya when we first walked into the tower. So who is the developer of Aeon Towers?
The developer of Aeon Towers is Aeon Luxe Properties. The company was founded in 2017. It is the developing arm of FTC Group of Companies.
So si FTC, they have a lot of other businesses
Yes.
aside from real estate development.
Yes. They own Center Point Mall, K&B, it's a textile company, and other businesses here in Davao City.
Okay, so it's 2017, that makes them a relatively new player.
Yes.
So I love it because for the past two interviews that I've had with the VP of Grandland, with the president of the Mosaland, Carrie Lagdameo, their development companies have been relatively new, like mga 10 years pa.
10 years na, yeah.
So it's so interesting, and parang it's so good to have a lot of new real estate players in
Yes.
this industry because we need a lot of parang shortage pa rin kasi yung real estate development here in the Philippines, and especially in Mindanao.
In Mindanao,
There's
a lot
so
of
much
opportunity here.
Yes, so much opportunity.
development, yeah.
Ang dami pa nating land na pwede pang i-develop.
Yes.
So tell me about Aeon Towers.
Aeon Towers is actually the first project of Aeon Luxe Properties. So we launched the project in 2013, and in 2019 we started turning over the units with our clients. So it's a ready for occupancy project. So again, it's the most iconic building I can say here in Mindanao because it offers the most luxurious amenities and
Okay lang. So, it offers luxurious amenities. Tapos, ang ganda ng design niya. Like, it's very unique. Hindi siya boxy type ng condo. Yung parang oval
yes.
shape or spherical yung shape ng tower.
It's an all-glass building, and coming from other developers before.
It's also EDGE certified.
Yes.
It's a green design siya.
Napawaw ako when I first saw the units here, the way they deliver their units. Kasi the materials that they use actually is not an ordinary material. It's the top of the line materials that they use.
And when we were checking out the units, the turnover units, Thea mentioned na yung glass is parang may green design siya.
Green design
that
siya,
yung
yeah.
sunlight, smaller percentage lang yung papasok sa unit, and the
Yes.
rest is deflected. So hindi siya magiging as hot. So lesser yung cost ng electricity
yes,
mo.
That's true. And we also have air ventilator, actually, that will supply fresh air sa mga units ng mga clients natin.
That's an innovative design which we don't really see that in the other
Yes.
developments. Parang walang
That's not
fresh air.
common.
It's uncommon.
Yes.
And aside from that, meron pang other safety features?
Yes, aside from that, we also have tawag doon? Wait lang
Yung parang ventilators, that's the
smoke extractor.
smoke extractor. So
Yeah,
in case,
yes.
God forbid, that there's a fire or excessive smoke in the building,
Yeah.
it gets parang
hihigupin niya yung usok. Kasi
yung usok.
in case of fire naman, yung suffocation talaga, yung usok talaga yung papatay sa atin eh. Pero
Yes.
with us kasi we have that smoke extractor, so hihigupin niya yung usok.
And I understand this is not only a residential condominium
Yes,
project,
this is,
it also has a hotel component.
Yes, this project is a mixed-use development. We have commercial area. So as you've seen kanina, we have restaurants sa baba. And then here sa second floor, we have a BPO company.
And may salon.
May salon, may events place tayo, and upcoming pa yung other restaurants na papasok dito sa tower natin.
And the events place can accommodate up to 200.
Up to 200. participants.
And
yes.
ang ganda ng office, ng showroom.
Yes,
ng
bagong-bago
Aeon
lang yung
Luxe.
showroom natin.
Bagong-bago. So, here in the showroom, they have their one-bedroom unit.
One-bedroom studio and two-bedroom units.
And then there's also a turnover.
Yes.
Yung turnover is yung one-bedroom.
Yung one-bedroom.
Okay. So, for those who are interested to check out their model units,
Yeah,
where is the office
visit.
located? Where is the Aeon Towers located?
It's located along JP Laurel Avenue. It's just beside Abriza. You can easily find our project. It's the all-glass building. It's the only all-glass building along JP Rizal Avenue.
That must have cost a lot to build because glass is expensive.
Yes, actually, it's one of the selling point of our building because this is the only all-glass condominium building in Davao City as of the moment. And based on the materials that we use,
high-end talaga.
High-end talaga siya.
And what I liked about your model, yung turnover unit, is you have more inclusions sa turnover.
Yes.
Because with the other developers is sometimes parang isang ganyan lang for the sink and one shelf for the kitchen and walang cabinets
Yes.
for the clothes. But here, there are cabinets na for the clothes.
Lighted cabinets.
Lighted cabinets like when
Lighted
you open,
cabinets,
na. And then in the bathroom as well. Yung
Yes, we have vanity mirror in the bathroom
that you can light up.
that you can light up when you use it. Tapos yung mga size ng mga fixtures natin doon, yung sink is more than the standard size.
Instead of
American
just like
size, actually.
one ano lang na sink,
Yes.
may extra space pa.
Extra space pa.
Extra countertop
Yes.
space.
And
kitchen cabinets.
Kitchen cabinets.
So parang mas sulit yung turnover
Sulit
unit
talaga.
because you get more.
Yes. At saka, hindi mo na kailangan ng kumbaga major renovation when we turn
You
over
don't need
the
to
unit.
upgrade because that's what
Yes.
like my clients do when they invest in a condominium kasi wala pang masyadong anything sa unit although it's fully finished but there are no cabinets so they still have to spend like siguro for a studio around 300,000 to upgrade and furnish
Yes.
it. So
Dito kasi you can just bring loose furnitures na lang tapos konting mga colorete na lang, appliances na lang and that's it, okay na.
So when they launched in, was it 2017, Aeon
Yes.
Towers? So what was the selling price of the studio? Anong size ng studio unit?
Ang size ng studio unit natin is 39 square meters. So we started selling
It's big, ha?
It's big.
Kasi
It's
the
really
usual
big.
sizes of studio units are between 20 to 22.
Yes.
But here it's 39. It's
39
like
square
a one-bedroom
meters.
unit na yan
Yes.
sa ibang
We
developers.
started selling it at 2.9 million, but now we are selling it at 10 million.
So grabe yung appreciation.
Grabe yung appreciation
Like
ng
in 5
property
years,
natin.
in 5 years
time.
from 2.9, it's now worth 10 million.
Yes.
And then these have been turned over na or in the process of being turned over na yung mga units niyo.
Madami na kaming na turnover. Actually, we started our turnover in 2019.
And then some units are
2019.
already active, like it's being rented out already.
Yes, it's being some of the units or most of the units actually are being rented out. Ang ganda nung rental opportunity dito, laging fully booked yung Aeon Rentals man or yung mga owners na nagpaparent on their own. We are getting positive feedback, laging fully booked daw yung mga units.
Because Aeon
nila.
Towers is also a landmark. Parang you cannot not notice Aeon Towers when you
Yes.
go into Davao City because
Yes.
it's like there in the middle and it's so tall.
Proximity-wise kasi ang ganda ng location natin kasi ang lapit sa lahat. So hospitals are just around, schools, ang lapit lang. It will just take you 5 minutes to go to schools. Malls, andyan lang. So nasa sentro talaga siya.
So since 70+% sold out na yung Aeon Towers, what are the units that are still available?
Currently, we have limited inventory for studio units. Ang madami tayo sa inventory ngayon, mga one-bedroom units. We have different sizes sa one-bedroom. Our minimum size cut for a one-bedroom units here is at 43.70 square meters. The biggest is 72 square meters.
So 43 to 70. So the price range naman of the one
price
bedroom.
range is 11 million to 17 million.
11 to 17. And then meron pa kayong promo. You have this parang spot down promo. And then you also have a rent-to-own scheme,
yes.
which is your most popular
Yes, actually,
na payment scheme.
yes.
And it's not common because most developers, they only offer cash, bank financing, or deferred cash. And then hindi pa masyadong madaming may in-house financing. But for Aeon Towers, you have all those other types of payment schemes, plus you have rent-to-own. So how does your rent-to-own scheme work?
Okay. Our rent-to-own program actually is like an in-house financing, wherein the entire amount will be financed by the developer. It's like an in-house financing. So all they need to do is just to pay 5% if you want to...
Spot down.
Yes, spot down payment if you want to move in already, if you want to live already in the unit.
So, super, sulit.
Sulit talaga.
Kasi for most developers, you would need to fully pay for the equity, which is around 10 to 20% plus loan takeout.
Yes.
But for Aeon Towers, your promo is parang early move-in promo.
Early move-in promo at 5%.
So you only need to come up with 5% of the total contract price, and you can already use the unit.
Yes.
And you can rent it out.
Yes.
And yun na yung pangbayad mo sa monthly amortization
yun na yung pangbabayad mo sa monthly
parang magiging self-liquidating na yung unit mo. And if you earn more than the monthly amortization, meron ka pang excess profit.
Profit, yeah. Yun yung kagandahan ng rent-to-own namin kasi. Also, aside from yung sa 5% na spot, kung hindi ka naman nagmamadali, very flexible naman kami. Let's say, pwede natin siyang i-stretch into 6 months yung move-in mo. After 6 months, i-deliver na namin sa yung unit and then you will start with your monthly rentals, which is nasa 30,000 lang siya.
So the monthly amortization is about 30,000
for 11 months, and then every 12 months, meron lang lump sum.
So lump sum.
Yes.
Yung lump sum, is it a percentage of the total contract price as well?
Yes, it's part of the contract price.
So the equity is parang 11 months to pay, and then at lump sum on the 12th month. And what about yung balance? Or is that the whole amount na?
The whole amount na is computed
parang 95%.
95% in 10 years. So ang scheme nun is 30% in 11 months, and then every 12 months merong lump sum. So after ng lump sum mo, babalik ka ulit ng 30,000, and then on the 12 month ulit, meron ka ulit lump sum.
So parang 30,000 per month for 11 months.
Yes.
And then how about the 10-year na term?
Ganun siya. Ganun siya naka-stretch. So in a year...
So for 10 years, 30,000 per month for 10 years with a lump sum every 12 months?
Yes. Ganun siya.
So at least you have the time to come up with parang you have 1 year to come up with the amount for the lump sum, which you will have to pay on the 12th month of every year for 10 years.
At saka based naman sa movement kasi nung
magkano yung rent?
Rentals
magkano
dito.
Yung rent for like the studio? Let's say the studio is like around 10 million.
Nasa around 3,000 to 3,500 per day ang rentals eh. So,
and fully occupied kayo.
Fully occupied kami. So in just 10 days, makukuha mo na yung 30,000 na ibabayad mo.
So if your unit gets rented out for 10 days, yung studio unit mo, you get already 30,000. 3,000 times 10 days, that's 30,000. You can already pay for your monthly amortization for that month. And if it gets rented out for more than 10 days, then may profit ka pa.
Yes. What we did kasi, that's why we came up dun sa 30,000, is parang nag-research kami around the vicinity ng Aeon Towers kung magkano yung mga rentals ng mga competitors natin, mga condominium man
mga
yan.
Hotels. And you're right beside the Breeza Mall.
Yes, and also mga apartments. Magkano ba ang mga rentals nila? So nag-range yan ng mga rentals sa 25 to 35,000. So we came up with the idea na i-rent to own natin para at least tulong na rin natin with the clients na nag-rent na wala pa silang sariling property para at least yung binabayad nila na 30,000 or 35,000 napupunta sa kanila yung unit. That's the idea kasi nung rent to own talaga namin. Kaya hindi na kami parang magpo-proceed pa sa bank. Sa developer na kami magbayad. At least yung binabayad nyo hindi napupunta sa wala, napupunta dun sa unit nyo. Nababawas sa principal.
Maganda siya na payment scheme. And it's unique because I don't know of any other developer that is offering a rent-to-own na payment
Na
scheme.
payment scheme, yeah.
Kasi the usual is just cash, bank financing, or deferred cash.
Actually, may mga rent-to-own din with other developers. Pero ang rent-to-own nila is just 20%. After 20%, maglo-loan pa rin sa bank. With us
So
kasi,
in
wala
effect,
na.
it's not really rent-to-own because the 20% that you are paying for is just the equity.
Yes.
So parang the financing scheme is bank financing
Bank
na you will
financing.
pay 20% stretched over a
Yes.
period of months and then 80% will have to be financed by the bank.
By
So
the bank, oo. Dito sa amin kasi parang in-house financing na siya.
in-house financing siya.
Pero ang ano talaga niya is rent-to-own.
So ano yung interest rate for that?
For 10 years, our interest rate is at 8% fixed na siya. Maganda yun
And
kasi...
competitive pa yung interest rates nyo because for in-house financing, for some developers who are offering that, usually their interest rates are between 15 to 19%. So
Yes.
it's a lot higher talaga
Yes.
than bank financing.
For 5 years naman, we offer 6%.
Maganda na yan,
Interest
para na
rate.
kayong bangko.
Maganda actually yung ano niya. At saka fixed
Ang
na siya.
sulit ng
Fixed
interest.
na siya.
Yeah, sulit.
Unlike sa bank kasi, pag
Even at 8%, it's competitive.
competitive siya. Competitive siya.
Because with banks, fixing period of 10 years, they would give out like a 10% interest
10%.
rate.
Hmm.
So what about the benefits of being a unit owner? Like, what are the other benefits of being a unit owner aside from the rent-to-own scheme? What are the amenities that they can enjoy?
Okay, we have the entire 6th floor of the building for the unit owners, which they can enjoy the gym. We also have a lounge area where they can...
Ang laki nga ng amenities
Laki.
unit niyo because it's
Oo.
the entire 6th floor.
Entire 6th floor. Merong children's playroom doon.
And I like the children's playroom kasi para siyang daycare na you
Daycare.
can leave your kids there and
Yes.
then collect them at like 6 p.m.
Kung kailan ka babalik, pwede mo silang balikan na lang.
But it's until 6, I think. Until 6 p.m. lang, di ba?
Until 6 p.m.
So, dapat by 6 p.m. you have to be there na para kunin mo na sila.
Yes.
So, it's very helpful for those parents na walang yaya or may lakad sila na parang mabilisan. So, they don't have anyone who they can call to watch over their kids at the moment. So, at least if you're an Aeon Tower unit owner, you
Yes.
can leave your kids there and you can be sure na safe sila. So, sino naman magbabantay? Merong person na assigned?
Merong assigned person na magbabantay na mag-a-attend sa kanila.
Meron bang age limit? Like, it has to be like 3 years old at least. Meron bang ganyan? Di pwedeng iiwan ng newborn or something.
Hindi pwede yung mga newborn. Yung mga,
So, anong parang age bracket na pwede doon?
mga 3 years old and above, yun yung pwedeng
3 and above. Yeah, because 3 is already very manageable.
manageable
diba?
na yun eh. Pero yung mga 2 years old, 1
Di
year
pa
old,
pwede.
mahirap pa yan.
Okay pa
Kailangan
din,
pa ng-
di ba?
Yes.
At least, especially if your kids are like 4, 5, or 6, you can give them
Yes.
something to do na. They can play with. Ang maganda din yung playroom kasi malaki siya.
Yes, malaki siya.
And meron siyang mga toys inside.
Ang dami, kompleto na sila doon. Sorry, kahit hindi na sila magdala ng toys nila.
So madami namang kids that are
Kompleto na.
that
Yes,
use the playroom.
Ginagamit na yan ng mga unit owners natin. Yung playroom natin.
And
also,
the
apart from
advantage is
that-
the kids can interact with each other. Like
Yes.
especially kung only child, wala siyang kalaro, pupunta na lang siya sa playroom.
Yes. And later on, maglalagay din kami ng playground outside. Just outside nung children's playroom.
And you
yung mga
have
outdoor
jo-
activities din naman.
Yeah, and
nila.
you have jogging paths pa as
We
well.
also have jogging path. Swimming pool is there at the 6th floor.
My kids
May-
pool and my adult
yes,
pool.
adult pool. Tapos andun din yung function area natin. And
Ilan
then,
yung ma-accommodate ng function area? How many
It
people?
can accommodate 200.
200 din.
200 packs.
Okay.
Yes.
So may accommodation area and then there's also a gym
A gym, boardroom.
and a boardroom,
Boardroom
which is
for-
all the amenities, by the way, are free of charge
Free
na.
of charge na siya.
If you are a unit owner, so
Yes.
mag-book ka lang.
Mag-book lang. Oo.
But for amenities, may charge except for the
Wala
the function
namang-
room, yun may charge.
Yun yung may charge, yes. Pero
Yung good for 200 packs.
Other amenities, walang charge yun. And then yung lounge area, kasi ang advantage ng lounge area natin is we offer food already. So yung mga residential owners, they don't have to go out anymore pag may bisita sila. They can just receive their bisita sa lounge area natin. Hindi na nila kailangan paakitin sa units nila. May food tayo doon, may wine, may beer. So everything is there already.
Everything you need to entertain your
Yes.
guests is already in the amenities
Yes,
area.
Amenity area sa 6th floor.
And what's interesting about Aeon Properties is that if you already own a unit in any of their projects, like if you're a unit owner here in Aeon Towers and you have another project, Aeon Blue, and I saw your perspective, it's a 6-tower project.
6-tower project,
diba?
yes.
It's composed of three residential towers.
3 residential towers, 1 condotel,
One condotel and one commercial.
and a building for amenities.
So mas bongga siya is if
Mas
dito sa
bongga.
Aeon Towers, one whole floor for the amenities.
Yes.
Sa Aeon Blue, one building for the
Yes.
amenities.
Yes.
And you can enjoy it as a unit owner
As
of
a unit owner.
Aeon Towers.
Yes, kasi it will be like a membership din eh. But you
Is
can
there a
access.
membership fee?
Walang membership fee.
The membership fee is
just
yung
need to be
unit
an
mo.
owner of
Yung unit
um,
na.
Aeon Properties para maka-access.
Yeah, that's so interesting and also a different, parang different din yung style, diba? Different
Yes.
yung style ng Aeon Properties because for other developers, even if you bought a property with this developer and then they have a new project, you can't use the amenities of that project. Sa tower mo lang. But for Aeon Properties,
You can.
they're opening up the amenities area of all their projects
Yes.
to unit owners.
Yes. They can do that.
Tsaka yung commercial tower naman, is it for sale sa Aeon Blue?
Yes. Yung commercial natin will be for sale. But currently, hindi pa na-open yung inventory namin. Pero meron na tayong mga LOI ng mga businesses na mag-put up dyan sa commercial space natin.
So, let's talk about Aeon Blue naman.
Okay.
What is Aeon Blue? It's your newly launched project,
Yes,
right?
it's-
When did it launch?
Yes. Aeon Blue was launched in 2018. So we started selling ng 2018. So it's our second project. It's located in Bakaka Road along FSD zone in front of Rolling Hills. Actually, madali lang hanapin yung project from FSD zone. It will just take you a minute to go to the site. So it's a almost 2 hectares project. Consists of, again, 6 buildings. So 3 buildings for residential, and then a condotel tower, commercial, and then Club Aeon, the amenity building.
How many floors yung amenity building?
Yung amenity building natin, 4 floors, 4-story building siya.
And yung yung 3 towers. Kasi may isang the 3 towers are higher.
Yung 3 towers natin, 25-story building.
So this is still the highest.
It's
Aeon
still the
Towers pa
highest.
rin.
Yes. At ang beauty nitong project natin, yung second project natin, is as a resort type development. We have a total of 6 swimming pools doon sa project natin.
So where will it be located? Lahat doon nasa building ng Aeon Club.
Nasa ground level ng project natin, nasa gitna siya. Iba-ibang theme nung swimming pool natin doon sa second project natin.
So aside from the pools, what will the amenities be in Aeon Blue?
We have an indoor basketball court, billiard hall, entertainment room, barbecue pits, playpen for pets. May mga jogging area tayo, mga reading
So pets are
nooks.
allowed in this building?
Yes, small pets are okay.
Like dogs, cats?
Dogs,
Okay lang,
cats,
basta
yeah.
small.
Basta small, manageable lang na pets.
So what are the cuts naman for Aeon Blue? Because with Aeon Towers, malaki yung cuts, diba? The studio here is 39
Yes.
square meters. So what are the cuts for Aeon Blue?
For Aeon Blue naman, for our residential, our minimum cut for a studio unit is at 24.84 square meters. And our 2 bedrooms there, yung mga standard 2 bedrooms natin is nasa 54 square meters. 1 bedroom is at 35 to 39 square meters.
What's the price range of that?
Price range is 3 million to 8 million.
So similar to the usual condo developments
Similar
here
to-
in Davao
yes.
na between 3 to 8.
Competitive yung price.
Competitive
with
yung
other
pricing. Kasi with
developers.
Aeon Towers, bigger units and then high-end talaga yung finish. So,
Yes.
yung total contract price is also a little bit bigger compared to the usual studio unit.
Yes. And what's special dito sa second project natin is yung condotel. natin. Actually, yung condotel
You can also
natin,
buy units within
Yes.
the condotel. So,
sold
how
out
much
na
are
siya.
they? Sold out na?
Actually, sold out na yung condotel
Talaga?
natin.
How many floors
May
yung
mga
condotel?
few units, 25-story din yung building
Same.
natin eh. So, ito actually yung first na building na sold out, yung condotel natin. That's our tower 3.
Did you launch it together with towers
Yes.
1 and 2? So,
Yes.
all 3 towers?
All 3 towers. So, yun yung first na sold out.
Yung
we
condotel,
have,
what are the cuts?
condotel, same siya with the residential, 24.84 square
250.
meters. Yeah, but
And
we
how
don't
about
have
the
2
pricing?
bedroom dyan eh. Ang
Studio.
biggest cut dyan is 39 square meters.
So,
for
studio
1
and 1 bedroom for the
Yes.
condotel. And how much is the selling prices?
Selling
The selling
price is for condotel, 4 million ang mga studio natin. And then for 1 bedroom, nasa 7 to 8 million siya.
So what will be the arrangement for unit owners who own a who own a unit in the condotel? Kasi the condotel concept is different to a residential condo. Residential condo meaning you fully own the unit and you're responsible for maintaining the unit, paying the taxes, etc. But for a condotel, you still own the unit.
Yes, you still own the unit.
Pero you can't really use it.
Yes.
May limit. Parang may limit.
May limit lang siya.
Number of uses in the year.
Yes. Sharing, ang condotel arrangement dyan, 70-30. So, 70% will go to the hotel management. So, 30%
Who will
of
manage
income.
the condotel?
Mint Hotel.
So, for the condotel, 70-30 yung
70-30 yung sharing natin.
But wala nang babayaran yung unit owner
Wala
ng
nang
monthly
babayaran.
dues or electricity, wala na.
Wala na. So 70% will be covered by the hotel management. So 70% sila yung sa property management, utilities,
Maintenance of your
advertisements,
unit.
maintenance ng unit, maintenance ng
So,
building.
wala ka na talagang
Wala ka
gagawin.
na isipin. Kahit may nasirang appliances dyan,
Sila na yung
sila na
papalit.
yung magpapalit.
And it comes fully furnished na,
Fully
right?
furnished na ang
Naka-outfit na
condotel
talaga na ready to use na
Yes.
hotel room.
So yung 30% mo, malinis na income mo na yon, and it will be given to you every quarter on a quarterly basis.
Is it operational na or for turnover pa?
Per turnover pa lang siya.
So the condotel is already sold out. What about the first 2 residential towers? How many percentage na siya na sold out?
For the first 2 towers, Tower 1 and 2 residential, nasa 80% sold out na rin kami. Actually, limited na rin yung mga inventory natin.
So ano
doon.
na lang, no? Ang fast selling talaga ng condos here in Davao.
Selling talaga ang condominiums.
I
dito sa
noticed.
Davao.
And most of the condominium developments here are townships, like not a standalone condo.
Yes.
Like several towers,
Several towers na talaga siya.
may commercial component, may condotel component.
Yes. Ang taas ng demand ng condominium dito. So even if nagka-pandemic noon, madami pa rin bumibili ng units. In fact, just like what I mentioned earlier, nung nagkukwentuhan tayo, yung Aeon Luxe properties or Aeon projects ang may pinakamataas na sales during pandemic. Dahil ang dami pa rin kaming nakukuhang inquiries and ang dami pa rin naming sales during the time na nag-pandemic, especially in 2020.
Yes, same even with us, like our realty. We were actually surprised that we expected the sales to like slow down a bit because of the pandemic in 2020, but surprisingly, it just climbed higher and higher
Yes.
in 2020, 2021, and even now, especially now in 2022,
Yes.
that the market's already opening up. So the real estate market has really stayed very resilient
Yes.
throughout the pandemic.
The pandemic,
And you can
yes.
see how stable the real estate industry really is because I guess it's a basic need kasi
basic
yung
need, yeah.
yung housing, 'di ba? So hindi siya pwedeng mawala. Basic need siya, yung shelter.
Yes. At saka yun din ang kagandahan sa property investment din eh, na despite kung anong mangyari dyan, hindi naman nag-i-stop yung value, yung pagtaas ng value ng property. So it continue to increase.
The value of real estate just goes higher and higher each year. So it's up hedge against inflation.
Yes.
And I think that's also the reason why more people are investing now in real estate because when it comes to businesses, like for us, we had traditional businesses that we closed down because of the pandemic. Kasi we owned an mga internet cafes and a coffee shop in Cagayan de Oro, but we had to close them down and nag-focus na talaga kami sa real estate, which was our first business talaga. So some traditional businesses can get affected immediately if something happens.
Yes, that's
But
true.
with the real estate industry, andyan lang yung property,
Andyan lang yung
hindi siya
property.
nawawala.
Correct.
So, and if worst comes to worst, you have something to liquidate.
Yes.
May mabebenta ka. So, and then you will have money na, you'll have cash. So,
At saka yun nga, pag nabili mo siya,
na
pre-selling, mabibenta mo siya ng mas mataas na.
Of course, just like with Aeon Towers,
Yes.
na you started at 2 million, 2.9, and now the units here are selling at 10 million. And there's only one studio unit left na parang mga 9 million plus.
Nasa 9 million plus, yeah. Ang madami ngayon sa Aeon Towers is 1 bedroom kasi we opened a new floor for residential. It's supposed to be for the serviced apartments na, pero with the demand ng units kasi sa Aeon Towers,
You converted it back to condominiums.
Condominium. Kasi ang ganda nung mga payment terms natin ngayon. Talagang
Yeah, especially with the rent-to-own scheme.
Yes.
What's your target turnover for the first 2 towers? Meron na bang dates na na-mention?
For Aeon Blue, our target turnover will be in 3 years' time. Yeah, we will be doing the groundbreaking anytime soon. Tapos, ang construction natin is in 3 years. Ang commitment for Tower 1, 2, 3, 5, and the pool.
5 is the amenities.
Amenities, yes.
So
phase 2 na yung commercial and
so
saka
yung phase 2 will be the commercial
and the Tower 6 na residential.
And Tower 6.
Yes.
Yung Tower 6 residential, how high is it?
Yung Tower 6 natin, we are still waiting for the final plan kung ilang floors and ilang units yung...
Pero yung commercial din is for sale, right?
Yes, yung commercial natin will be for sale din. Pero currently, we haven't opened the inventory yet for the commercial.
Will the developer be also holding on to some of the units or isa-sell talaga lahat ng units within the commercial tower?
I-sell nila yung mga commercial units.
Pero here in Aeon Towers, yung commercial units are owned by the developer or they also sold the units here?
Here sa Aeon Towers, may mga commercial kami na rentals lang. Yung iba is binibili nila yung commercial area.
So for the payment scheme naman sa Aeon Blue, ano yung payment scheme? Let's say for a studio unit that's 3 million, magkano yung reservation fee, yung monthly equity?
Okay. For Aeon Blue, actually we have, currently we have 0 reservation fee. So magbabayad na lang sila straight monthly na.
Oh, 0 reservation fee.
0 reservation fee. Pero if you want to get discount, our reservation fee is at 50,000. And you will get 5% discount from the selling price. So for a studio unit, you'll get as much as 190,000 worth of discount. So for 2-bedroom naman, that's around 200, more than 200,000 discount if you pay 50,000 na reservation fee.
So 50,000 reservation fee, ilang percentage yung equity niya?
Ang percentage ng equity natin is 20%. So yung 20% na yun, i-spread natin yan in 60 months.
60 months. So 20% in 60 months, that's about how much per month na?
We offer 20% siya in 60 months. So we have 2 options. We have straight monthly payment. So for a studio unit, kung mag-straight monthly payment ka, nasa around 12,000 per month
So
for
it's still
60
affordable
months.
na. Oo.
Yes, but
12,000 for 60 months.
yes, for accelerated, if you want to start low, for the first year,
So
you'll
parang
just pay
step up na payment
up.
scheme na you'll pay a lower amount in the
Yes.
beginning and then tataas siya eventually
Tataas siya.
until you still end up paying the same.
The same amount
Equity.
pa rin, na 20%. So for step up, for the first year, you will just pay as low as 6,000. And then on the second year, 9,000 ka na. On the third year, 12,000. So tumataas siya every year. Pero at the end of the day, 20% pa rin siya. So same lang.
So either yung step up, so dalawang payment schemes, step up payment scheme where you can start at 6,000 per month for the first year,
Yes.
or yung straight which is around 12,000.
Yes.
So, okay din. Okay siya. Either,
Yes.
kaya yung advantage then with the step-up payment scheme is you have more time to save
Yes.
for the later payments that you'll be making.
Yeah, tsaka you can still use your money for other investments.
What are the banks that are accredited with the project?
We are actually accredited with major banks.
So the usual BPI,
The
BDO,
usual, yes.
Metro Bank.
Metro Bank, yeah. The usual banks. So, accredited naman na tayo.
Okay, so for those who are interested in investing in a unit, with, whether in Aeon Towers, because you still have a couple of units left,
Yes.
or in Aeon Blue, your new project, where can they find you? What's your social media accounts for Aeon? Websites?
Yes. If you want to reach us or if you want to check our projects, they can just visit our Facebook page. They can just type Aeon Luxe Properties. So, doon nila makikita yung mga updated announcements namin and especially sa mga monthly promos ng project and
Kasi
project
iba-iba yung
updates
promos niyo
as
per
well.
month.
Yes.
Okay, so Aeon Luxe Properties on Facebook. So if you want to check out their projects, any updates and promos, you can just go to Aeon Luxe Properties on Facebook.
On Facebook, yes.
Okay, thank you so much, Sir Ariel, for
Thank
your
you.
time and for explaining to us about the projects of Aeon Luxe
Yes,
Properties.
thank you for visiting us here.
Of
Ano naman
course.
sasabihin ko na mali pa. Thank you for visiting us here sa Aeon Luxe.
Thank you for accommodating us and touring me around your beautiful project.
Thank you, thank you.
So that's it for today's interview. I will see you again in the next video.